Welcome to the channel, I'm SmileyFaceX and I'm going to put my Australian Infantry experience to test in Door Kickers 2. Currently have on an Ultimate Achievement Hunter series, which the rules are you start a fresh game, any deaths are permanent, injuries are out for 1 to 2 missions depending on the severity, and I must complete 1 challenge per mission before I can move on with that mission. Everything carries over, so if I need to restart it 3 times and someone dies in each of those 3 runs, then I lose all 3 dudes. Last episode was a doozy. We end up losing a lot of dudes. Let's catch you up on what you missed. So first off the bat, we decided to try to go lone wolf with Roxy. This was about the 4th or 5th attempt at this. We almost got knocked down right at the start. Just heavily injured though. We did make it out. And we did end up completing this mission, lone wolf. I can't remember how many kills she racked up, but she racked up quite a couple on the take, so. We also done this. I won't put on cinematic mode just so you can see the extent of my fucking shitness. And this mission did result in the deaths of 2 of our most experienced guys, being, where is he? Yeah, Johnson, and the other one was Birdman here. They both ended up getting clipped on this one, unfortunately. Johnson's in particular was particularly bad right here. I thought I covered, but not well enough. Alright, let's get on with today's episode. Let's go. Okay, Al Hassan has it all. Single plan, lone wolf, no pause. All of our squads are pretty banged up right now. So I'm kind of leaning towards going with the SWAT. Just because they're our healthiest. Okay, we get 6 dudes. We can have up to 7. So I could probably have 5 dudes and 2 militia if I wanted to play it that way. Okay, looking at this, we have a locked door here, locked door here. There are hostages, so I'd expect hostages in one of these 2 rooms. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep them outside unless you were preparing for an assault. Out of the options, single plan's almost definitely not in. I mean, lone wolf. Lone wolf's potentially doable just because we have this that we can work around. And then that leads into the next single choke, which we can work around. Same, deal with this. Probably head this way, deal with this. Man, I'm convincing myself of a single plan here. Am I doing a single plan? I mean, not a single plan, a lone wolf. I feel like all these things also lead very well to a no pause. So I'm gonna do the no pause. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. 100%. So Kareem's in. I'm in. Slick's in. Maple's dead. Rest in peace. Ham can come in. We definitely need at least a sapper. Do we want a second sapper or do we want some militias? Do we want trained personnel or just some fucking dudes to kick doors? Oh boy, it's close. Because if it's like, if we're in like a tiny apartment map, it makes sense to take these guys because they've got the short barreled stuff. Or if we're on a long range map, we can take these guys because they can get to like the like M16 or the FALs. But where it's like close range into the long range, they're kind of not what we're looking for. So do we just want another assault in that case? Nah, fuck it. Let's actually use some militia, eh? Alright, let's do some loadouts. Now, we do have a demolition char. Oh, man, the sapper's kind of sketchy, right? Do I even need a sapper? Because what's he getting? Like, are we blowing this? I think it's overkill. We're blowing this. I think that would be a mistake. Can't really blow any of the rooms because the threat of hostages being in them. Man, maybe we don't want Leo. Maybe Leo's out. Then we take YSK. Okay, we got our setups. We've got Karim. Oh my god, he can get an M4. That's sick. Yeah, this guy can actually get some pretty sick stuff. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff though. He's running his AKM with his GLA attached to it. He's got his sapper vest on, Molotov bang. I've got the hammer, and then all the assaulters have the same kit. We just alternate between frags and Molotovs just for some versatility. And our 2 militia are running M16s. Alright, so we're going for a no pause. So first things first, on Alpha, we want this guy to be able to see that chair. We want this guy to be able to see that chair. At the same time, we probably want this guy to just clear as much as he can and maybe just hold that. And then we'll see what we want him to do afterwards. Once these are good, pretty sure we're just going to take the full lot. Okay, we can probably bang the main part here to make sure. Do we want to use... No, let's cancel Smileys because he's probably going to be pretty important. So let's use one of the militia. Prem can watch that one. Karim is more or less just chilling. Cool. Let's hit play and let's start this no pause.
Alpha, go.
Okay. We have that corridor. Can we help get 2 guns in there? We can. Alright. On Alpha, I want you to come up and kick this. Ah, man, this guy shouldn't be the guy that's here, right?
Alpha, go.
Okay. I mean, this bodes well, doesn't it? So we need to move our things to the next area. Don't know if this door's open, and I don't know whether it matters or not. So I think we want to sync up these two. I'm going to try to get a lot better at my go codes. Okay, so we can do something like that. They're both pretty good shooters. Probably just want to keep an eye on the doorway.
Alpha, go.
Okay, good shots. Okay, good shots again. We did see that with YSK. That door being open does worry me a little bit. Okay. We probably want this guy to come through and just kick this one open. Sure, kick that one, mate. Do your thing. Okay. This door that this guy's on is currently the next biggest threat. Alright. And we should probably put 2 on like everything. So we're going to keep YSK here until we can 100% guarantee that this is clear. This is a bit tricky to take because it's kind of enticing us to take this before we take this. Just because if we go to stack on this, we're in trouble. Options are though, is that we can blow it up, which maybe I want to do. Hopefully I didn't kill anyone. Alright, so I'm injured, so I'm probably just going to sit on this the entire time, to be honest, from here on out. So let's put these 2 on Alpha once again. This guy's out of bangs. Okay, we can use Karim for this. Actually, take it off Alpha. You can just bang this room. Okay, what I need is that these 2... I mean, honestly, we can nearly just take the whole thing this way. And there's just the tiniest little bit left. After that, I want this guy orientated here. Smiley's just got this. I'm still on my no pause, right? Yeah, yep. And the Nobes is covering this. Probably shouldn't be. Alright. let's play that.
Alpha, go.
Okay, that's good. So now we can probably send one guy in. Okay, that's really good. Okay, what I want is that on Alpha, this guy takes this. He doesn't really have support. So we'll bring one up with him. And this guy goes in and clears the remaining area. Let's do that. Should be fine. At the same time, we'll just bring this guy in here to watch that.
Go.
Sweet. Okay, we are still pretty sketchy on this door here. We probably don't want to crack it just yet if we can afford to let it go. Kind of dealing with two threats right now. It's probably a good opportunity on Alpha for this one to bang. And on Alpha, we take this. Oh my god. Why wasn't that on Alpha? Very odd.
Go.
Okay. We've got Slick in cover. We've got Smiley watching a pretty good angle, but Smiley's our breacher. So... how is that for a shooting angle? Probably need to come across a little bit more. Alright. I'm kind of prepping this, but I don't really want to take it. I kind of want to, okay, on Alpha, I want this guy to go and to hold this. Okay, and on Alpha, I want this guy to come in here. More or less, and hold this.
Alpha, go.
Okay, good. That, oh, okay, that's cool. Let's bring old mate in. He can kind of just join the stack, I think. And once he's in on Alpha, we can crack it. Oh shit, or we can just crack it now, you know, fuck Alpha.
Alpha.
Oh, he's got it ready. I see. Yeah, this is not too shabby. Alright, so... I mean, I don't really want to... I guess on Alpha, we just skirt across, see what we can see. A bit of a recon.
Alpha, go.
Okay, one behind of... Okay. Couple of narrow targets. Okay, good kill. The other one... need to get a little bit closer for. Okay, cool. Okay, that was a little bit risky. We do have this door up top. So I think we want to see if we can hold this. If we can. Krem needs a reload. Okay. Looks like we are able to hold this. So let's push dudes up to do that. Smiley needs to get around because we need to get a breach going. So on Alpha, you can walk up and crack this. It's probably the best angle. Okay, that is good. Okay, this is looking okay, actually.
Alpha, go.
Okay, That's good. Okay, we got another hostage. Hostages in both locked rooms. That's good. I'd say the biggest threat is probably down here. I can't see much happening outside. Like, I do have some red space. But I think this is the main kind of area. Which... Okay, my thought is that we can do something like this. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty sick. I was a fan of that. Good recovery mission. Holy fuck, we need one of them. One injury just on myself. I'm okay. Alright, so I think what we're going to do with these no pauses is we're going to watch them on 2-speed because they take me a fair bit. I think the best missions to do the no pauses on are the ones where you kind of just have one direction of travel and it's not very easy to get flanked. Because the hardest thing with no pauses is reacting to getting flanked. I think I've done a heaps better job of utilizing my go codes this time around as well, which I've always found difficult in the no pauses, but it's actually been not too bad. Yeah, thank God I'm doing this on fucking 2 times, right? Yeah, so as you can see, we had the one entry here being the gate. We just covered the second one until it was clear. Then we're covering this next one, just one method, one avenue of approach, and we're just kind of following that around. We did bust into this locked room, maybe a pinch early, but I feel like it was handled okay. And I feel like that GLA just kind of means that we don't have to get up on that door, which is vulnerable to being on this corner here, or this angle. I did make a mistake with one of my militia. He kind of just walks up here because I thought he was on a go code, but turns out he wasn't. That made things a little bit awkward, but other than that, it was relatively smooth. Like, I was the only one that copped a hit from that little skirmish off the start. And I'm just kind of treating my militia dudes as just +1s. Because, you know, never like to do anything alone, so I kind of give my main guy a job and I'll just give him a militia just to help him out, hopefully stun the enemy so he actually does win the gunfight. Cool. Yeah, so we're getting ready. I'm not sure if we take this room or we take the top left one first. I can't remember the sequence. It looks like we're prepping this one. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Breacher up. That guy's absolutely looking the wrong way. Oh, we flip it. That's right. Yep. And we did spot a little dude out there, but he never comes into us, so it's not really an issue. And then just some good grenades, because you did get peaks of enemies utilizing this truck as a you know, piece of cover. So we just start grenading a couple of places, making it a little bit easy for ourselves. M16's surprisingly good for these guys. And we actually get control. Oh, I didn't see that he's actually doesn't have his weapon up. He could get clipped real easy doing what he's doing. Pushing past, just make sure we got angles covered before breacher up. Good kills by Karim. Another hostage. We probably could have got in and... No, there's no way we could have got in because there's threats down here. And then this is where we set up our firing squad. Which I feel like on a no pause is probably the way to do it. Just get guns in the fucking doorway and crack it. Yeah, smooth. Next up we have Viper's Nest. I'm sure if you played this map at all or fucking done anything of the likes, this map, you fucking know it. A minute 20 though, that's fucking pretty generous. Like, it's a tough level, but I don't know if it's a minute 20 difficult. It's just the outside takes so long initially. Damn. Minute 20, I feel like this has got to be a clock race. I can do this. Surely I can do a minute 20. Alright, we're going for clock race. Which means I think we want to use our rangers just because they're probably the most lethal. Pigeon is good. Put him up top, I think. We definitely want a GLA. Spivey can come in. Honestly, a gun's probably looking not too bad as well. And I think we have to utilize another assault here, otherwise we might be running into a bit of an issue when we get too tight. Let's go with Shifty. Probably if we got the gun down here, we probably would want Spivey up this way. I mean, we can all stack down the bottom to begin with. We do want our gun suppressing this best we can. Smoke it up while we cross, put down the suppression order. If we want to blow this, then we can utilize the car and hopefully this other shit as cover to lay down GLA rounds deep. And other grenades. So, okay, we do have a lock door here as well. I think that's just solved by a GLA. So I don't think we need any slaps, is what I'm saying. I think we just want frags. Couple of bangs can't go astray. Probably don't need 3x flashes. Probably want 3x frags. Yeah, we got $5, but I think we save up. I think the next decent purchase is probably going to be the shotty, just so we can open up a couple more of these lads. So I think we come in, try to control this laneway, and then we come in from the top down and clear all this other piss. We just try to get across quickly. We just want a lot of frags, is what we got going on. Okay, Pigeon's probably going to be up top. Yeah, right. We got the plan. A minute 20. That's what we're working with. Okay, so first off, we need Aqua to pop smoke. Same time that is happening, Pigeon can drop a grenade up here to open things up. Okay, now that that is out, we're going to swing with Spivey. And not Shifty. Pigeon is the other one we want to go with. Okay, once he gets here, he's covering that. I probably want to come out just a hair, just a little bit more. So we get this good fire control order. Yeah, nice. And then Shifty's going to come over the top of him just to cover like the close. Shifty can also, probably while he's chilling here, to be honest, he can just frag. Nah, we don't want to frag that just yet. He can just do exactly what I've told him to do. All right, let's do that. Okay, these guys are coming in, so this is when we will frag this. Okay, again, we're about to drop our line of sight. Okay, we do have a decent GLA right here. We're going to utilize it, and then we're going to keep going. Okay. That was good. You can check that. When we get to Pigeon, we can stop. Okay. Smoke is probably still needed. Okay, that was a good frag. Probably one more just because fuck it. Once the smoke dissipates, then we can talk about doing something else. Okay, Pigeon is doing nothing. So on a clock race, that's when we want to utilize these people. So I think Spivey's got the outside covered. So I think we want to start pushing into this next one. I do want to control this with the gun when we get a chance. Okay. Do have a tango. Let's see what the laneway looks like. Nah, there's not going to be any dudes there. So let's just take this as 2. Okay. Take it as 2, see what that looks like, and then we're going to start working the rest of it with Pigeon. First up is this room here. Okay, we got injured, but we do own the fucking lane, which is good. Okay, we can pretty much... I think we can leave Aqua here now. This room's also clear. Okay, we can use Shifty to clear this little corner on our way in. We are trying to work our way around. So let's keep this going. Okay, we can probably spare a frag when we get closer. Yeah, let's see that. Holy shit. The smoke was concealing those guys really well. Oh. Okay, so Pigeon's copped a hit, but he's okay at the moment. That room is clear. Oh my god. Oh, we got heaps of time, honestly. We do have this room here, which... I mean, let's just get in and hold it, and then old mate can come in here and just frag it. Yep, that seems pretty okay to me. Good kill. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Okay, as soon as he's kind of... Yep, that'll do. We're gonna push up together. Yeah. This is where we probably want to be leading with what's his name? Spivey, just because he hasn't taken a hit yet. We don't really need reloads.
Alpha, go.
Okay. You've got to assume that this room's good. Let's take away the left dead space, then we just have to worry about the other. I just saw something move in here. Oh, nice. That was not bad at all. Minute 20 was fucking ridiculous for that level, like... The start takes a bit, which can be intimidating, but it, like, all the enemies get drawn out, so... 2 injuries, Aqua, Pigeon, not bad. Yeah, let's watch the chaos at the start here. The smoke definitely, threw me off. Definitely helped me, but I think it definitely, hindered me as well. I think I moved just a little bit earlier. Kinda overestimated how long it would be lurking around for. And right here, I kinda get almost ambushed. That's so lucky that Pigeon managed to take that fight, because I had nowhere to run to. Let's just push, 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 grenade everything.
Alpha, go.
And then we saw the weapon, which means there's someone there, and bang, that's it. Hey! Alright, a very good recovery episode, this one. So, who have we got? We still need one assaulter. Okay, we still need a couple of supports. We're looking at needing a couple more marksmen. Grenadier as well for these lot. Next purchase is probably going to be a shoddy just so I can get more of these lads involved. Reduce the burden on the assaulters. Yeah, ghost team, we've got fucking Roxy and we need somebody to name this guy. So then we have our ghost team up and running, fully functional. Still need a name for our SWAT team. So come up with something. We got plenty of spots for assaulters, heaps of militia spots as well. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next episode. Peace.